Hello there, and welcome to this Happy Easter yoga flow to reawakening your inner strength while finding balance within. We'll be focusing on working your shoulders, your abs, your buttocks, and your hamstrings. So, yes, you'll get a full body workout while practicing deep compassion and mindfulness. I'm Rilana, this is Be Light Yoga, and we are on beautiful Mallorca, and I'm so excited to share this spectacular radiant scenery with you. May these sunny vibes inspire you and shine its beauty and majestic strength all the way to your mat and into your hearts. Today we're going to get a little sweaty, so get ready to challenge yourself and lovingly push out of your comfort zones. Yes, I said challenge yourself, but do this with the greatest compassion and kindness towards yourself and towards your beautiful body that is doing so much for you. Let's start by coming into a cross-legged seat, grounding yourself through your sit bones and rooting down into the ground. Feel the connection with the earth underneath you and just grow a little taller, lengthening your spine to the sky. Close your eyes, hands on your knees, and reconnect to your natural breath. Just take a few minutes here to fully arrive in the here and now. Remember throughout the whole practice to listen deeply to your body and honor its needs. The most important rule in yoga is never any pain. You are your best teacher. So hit that pause button, take a break in child's pose, or skip a few poses if you need or want to. You do you, and that's perfectly enough. In yoga, we aim to unite our mind, body, and soul, but that can only happen if we start listening to our bodies again, so that your body can slowly regain trust in your mind's commands. Use this flow as an opportunity to stay focused and become curious about where you can challenge yourself a little bit more and where you can back off and simply enjoy flowing. Be patient, be compassionate, and practice to start loving your body, no matter what it can or cannot do today. So don't be hard on yourself, and instead know that every step on this journey, no matter how small it is progress, and it teaches you valuable lessons on where you are at this moment right now, not only physically but also mentally. Start by simply watching your thoughts. Are they already afraid of what might follow, turning negative or talking you out of doing this practice? That's fine. Just listen and know, I am not my thoughts. Breathe deeply, realizing what is. Don't change, don't judge, just become aware. Take one more deep breath into your low back. Exhale, root down. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, ground. Find the balance between sky and earth, the connection between your core and the outer world. Let go of thinking and instead start focusing on your sensations. Bring your attention into the left side of your body. Can you sense any sensations, any tingling? Maybe you can feel your life force, your energy or prana rushing through the left side of your body. Now bring your attention to your right side of your body. What can you feel in your right side? Any differences? Become curious. Great. Now try to sense where your right and left side connect within your body. Where do they meet? One more deep breath to feel your whole body. Reunite left and right, solar and lunar, masculine and feminine. As we move through the flow, let's cultivate a sense of presence and be grateful for this time to take care of yourself, to move your body, and to connect with your inner strength. Leave any stress or negativity at the door and allow yourself to fully immerse in this present moment. You can pick up your thoughts and to-do lists and even your negativity if you wish so later, but for now, leave it behind and embrace this practice with open hearts and minds. Now, slowly start to move your upper body in circles, steering the pot. Start with small circles, making them bigger each time, switching direction. Do whatever feels good for you. Now inhale, circle your arms overhead, and exhale, place your right hand on the ground, left hand reaches over to your right side. Inhale deeply into your left rib cage, and exhale, fold forward over your right knee, allowing yourself to hang here. Inhale, self-love. Exhale, let go of your day and thoughts so far. Again, quick check-in with your left side, and keep in mind that your both sides are different and they bring different qualities to the table. So become curious on how they are different and honor their difference. Now, walk your hands through to the middle of your mat and let yourself hang over your both legs. Inhale deeply into your low back, and exhale, release any tension. With your next inhale, walk your hands even further all the way to your left side. Inhale, ease, lengthening your spine, and exhale, leaning over your left leg, surrender. Quick check-in with your right rib cage and side. Which side is more tense? Which one more open? Both is fine. Just become aware. Now place your left hand on the floor and open up your torso to your left side. Take a deep breath into your rib cage. Feel how it expands like a balloon to all sides. Press yourself back up, straight spine. Inhale, circle your hands over your head. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of your heart. Circle your shoulders back, deep inhale, grow tall, like a beautiful daisy in spring. And now find your way into wide-legged child's pose on your mat. Breathe deep into your lower back. Inhale, patience. Exhale, ease. One more breath here. Now roll up into all fours, tabletop position, and inhale into cow. Exhale, round into your beautiful Halloween shaped cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Really round every vertebrae of your spine, mobilizing it from your highest cervical vertebrae all the way down to your sacrum. Now start to make big circles, freeing up your spine. Do whatever your body is longing for right now. Get a little weird and freaky if that feels good. Now come back to tabletop position. Belly wants to meet your back, and imagine that you're pressing yourself out of your mat. Come onto your toes and now press yourself 3 to 5 centimeters up, your knees hovering over your mat. Gently start rocking your body back and forth for alignment. Find stillness. One more deep inhale and exhale here. And slowly lowering down your knees back down to the ground and sit back onto your heels slowly. Feet still on your toes. Now interlace your hands and start circling them around to warm up your wrists. Really let them loose and circle one way then the other way around. Go fast and stay soft in your wrists. No pressure here. Feeling the stretch in the toes already? Very good. Almost done. Perfect. Now come back into tabletop position. Flip your toes back to the ground and walk your hands all the way forward to the top of your mat. Slowly fold down into puppy pose. Hips directly over your knees. Knees stay in a 90-degree angle. Only your chest and forehead sink to the mat. This is a wonderful shoulder opener as your whole shoulder girdle is targeted. Great for all of us who are usually sitting in front of a laptop. Again, let your breath open your shoulders and let gravity do its work. Don't push yourself downwards. Rather, let the pose sink into your body with every breath you take. Inhale, ease. And exhale, let go a little further. If this is challenging for you, that's okay. Watch your thoughts and maybe back off just a little bit and be kind to your body. With your next inhale, slide through into Sphinx pose and lift your chest up. Strong legs, buttocks squeezed together, core engaged, elbows directly underneath your shoulders and looking towards the sky. Hold your nose into the imaginary spring sun and give me a big smile. Wonderful. Exhale, push back into poppy pose, allowing your upper body to sink deeper into the ground and opening up your shoulders even further. Repeat one more time. So slide back into Sphinx pose, engaged buttocks, core, open your chest. Big inhale here, and from here push yourself back into all fours position. Inhale here and exhale, circle your head. Be careful, small motions, maybe softly nodding yes and no. Now, again, belly wants to meet your back. Step back your right leg. Get onto your toes. Activate your whole leg from your hip socket, your buttocks, thighs, your knees, engage calf muscles, and all the way down into every single toe. Big inhale here, and with your next exhale, lift your right leg up, parallel towards the mat. Hips also stay parallel. Try to not open them. Now add your left arm. Lift and reach it all the way forward. Ask yourself how your left arm connects to your right leg. Where's the connection between those two limbs in your body? Where is the center of this connection? Take one more breath here, lengthening and reach forward, grow tall as if I would softly pull at your right leg and left arm. And with your next exhale, crunch, right knee to left elbow. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Be careful that your hips stay parallel to the ground. Usually the right hip tends to open up to the sky, so try to keep them level. Wonderful. One more time, lengthening. And exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. And softly place your foot and your hand back to tabletop position and slowly peel yourself up into your first downward facing dog. Imagine a cord pulling you up and back from your sacrum. Pedal your feet, bend them nicely. Remember, this is your first downward dog. Treat it with compassion and love. Breathe slowly through your nose. Focus on opening your shoulders. Also try to put the weight of your body more towards your feet by pressing yourself away from the ground with your hands and towards the back of the mat. Try to press into the balls of your hands so that the weight of your body is not on your wrists. All fingers spread wide and nicely. Inhale one more time here. Exhale, push a little further, reaching your chest towards your thighs. Keep breathing if you stopped. We stay here for 2 or 3 more breaths, building strength in your arms. Keep pushing the ground away, navel towards your back, and remember, be kind, watch your thoughts, especially if this is getting challenging for your shoulders. This is what we are learning on the mat, that things sometimes do get challenging, just like in real life. But if we stick with it, if we breathe through it, it gets easier. And again, whenever you need to back off, come down into child's pose. You decide. This is your self-care and trust practice, so listen to what you need right now. So, one last breath and let's get going. Inhale, lift your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, round forward into plank, bringing your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, push back up, straightening your leg into 3-legged dog. And exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale back up and exhale, right knee towards your chest, squeeze it in. Inhale back up, lengthening your spine, and exhale, bend your right knee, pull it towards your buttocks, opening up your hips, stacking your right hip over your left hip. Stay here, or if flip dog is in your practice, turn yourself over and flip your dog, placing your right foot parallel to your left foot. Your chest opening up towards the sky, right hand towards the front of your mat, thighs engaged, don't let them display outwards, knees directly over your ankles. Inhale here, try to lift your hips just a little bit more, squeezing your thighs inwards. Give me an imaginary high five. Great job. Breathe and turn back into plank position. Strong plank, core engaged, belly wants to meet your back. Keep breathing. And now roll yourself over to the right side and into side plank on your right arm. Inhale, reach your left arm towards the sky and keep your body in a perfectly straight line from your feet to your head. If that's too much for you today, come into modified side plank on your right knee. Both is wonderful. Now, turn back over into plank position. Inhale here, hold, and exhale. Slowly lower down your knees onto the ground. Flip your feet and give me 4 yoga push-ups. Tuck your elbows close to your body, strong core and thighs. Exhale, lower down for 1. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, 2. Inhale up. Exhale, 3. Inhale up. Exhale, 4. Come back to your toes and into plank position or stay on your knees. And we all lower down towards the ground together with our next exhale. Inhale, small cobra, big cobra, or even upward facing dog. Big smile, thighs, core and buttocks very engaged and lifted away from the ground so that your low back does not feel too much pressure. And exhale, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet, pushing into the balls of your hands. Big breath. And slowly lower down onto your knees and push yourself back into a quick child's pose. And try to notice if your right side feels any different to your left side. Just become curious. Deep breath. And yes, you have guessed it, there is a second side, but try to not think about it, but rather just stay with me in the moment and simply do it step by step. So, with your next inhale, roll yourself up into all fours again. Navel tucked in, pushing yourself out of the ground and stepping your left leg back. Engage it through your butt, thighs, your calf muscles, and now lift it up parallel to the ground. Now your right arm reaches to the front of your mat, and again try to find the connection within your body between your right arm and your left leg. Now inhale, stretch even further to the front and back, and exhale, crunch left knee to right elbow. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, one more time, stretch. And exhale, crunch, make yourself a little ball. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, placing hand and foot back into tabletop position and pushing yourself back into downward facing dog. The next inhale, reach your left leg to the sky. And exhale, round forward, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, back up. And exhale, left knee to your right elbow. Inhale, push yourself back up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee towards your chest. Squeeze. Inhale, come back into 3-legged dog. And exhale, pull your left heel to your buttocks, opening up your hips and stacking your left hip over your right hip. Again, stay here, or if you want, flip your dog onto the other side. Consciously, slowly placing your left foot to the ground parallel to your right foot. Left arm reaching towards the front of your mat, giving me a high five. Thighs and buttocks engaged. Lift your hips and open your chest towards the sky. Keep breathing. And if the life of a loved one depended on this, could you reach your hips up just a little bit more? Great. Now exhale, turn yourself back into plank position, strong plank, rock star alignment from your toes all the way up to the crown of your head. Every single muscle is engaged. Keep breathing. Now opening up into your side plank on your left arm. Right arm reaching towards the spring sky, inviting in strength and power. So use your gluteus maximus, your butt muscles, to help you stabilize here. Exhale, come back into plank. Lower down onto your knees, arches of your feet on the ground. Inhale, hold, and exhale, give me 4 more yoga push-ups. This is a great exercise to help you strengthen for your chaturanga. So tuck your elbows close to your body, strong core and thighs, press away from the ground. Exhale, lower down for 1. Inhale, push up. Exhale, 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, 4. Inhale, up. Tuck your feet under, press back into plank, and exhale, chaturanga, high plank to low plank. Inhaling into upward facing dog. Big, proud smile. You're doing great. No matter if you're in upward facing dog or cobra. And now, pull yourself up and back on your imaginary string at your sacrum into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet, left and right. Come back to your deep breath. Beautiful. Do whatever feels good in this moment. Find your breath. Now roll forward into plank position and join me in a forearm plank. Inhale here. Exhale, push yourself back into dolphin, just like in downward facing dog, but on your forearms, reaching your buttocks towards the sun. This is a great shoulder workout, so give me 8 dolphin plank variations. Inhale forward into elbow plank, exhale into dolphin. Inhale plank, exhale back 3. Inhale plank, exhale dolphin 4. Feel free to modify. You can always come to your knees and do the same thing if this is too much today. If not, stick with me. You got this. Only 2 more to go. Inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, dolphin. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dolphin. Wonderful. Come back up into forearm plank. Stay here, strong plank. And let's do some side hip dips to tone our muffin top or our waistline and simply get a stronger core to go through life boldly. Dip your right hip to the right side floor and now switch left hip to the left side. And now keep switching right, left, right, left. You don't need to touch the floor, just go back and forth. And again, allow yourself to modify, do the same thing on your knees. Stay strong. Now come back to forearm plank and simply hold it for 1 breath. Strong core. Buttocks engaged. Watch your thoughts. Can you stay loving towards yourself, towards me even? Come back into high plank, lowering down to elbow, elbow. Back up, hand, hand, down, elbow, elbow. Using the strength of your upper body to come down and up. Again, keep smiling. Down, down, and back up, up. And 1 more time, down, right, left, and up, right, left. Wonderful. Stay in high plank. And inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Find a stand that feels good. Feel your life force, your prana rushing through your body. Feel free to come into child's pose if that's better for you. And do a quick check-in. How's your left side feeling now? Find your breath. Great job. With your next inhale, right leg to the sky, and exhale, step your right leg all the way to the front of your mat. Inhale into your low lunge. Exhale, push back, straightening your front knee, and find pyramid pose. Try to level both hips to face the front of your mat. You might need to pull your right hip slightly backwards. Inhale, come back to high lunge, and exhale, pyramid. Let your head hang. Inhale, low lunge. Lift your chest, long spine. Exhale, pyramid, fold forward. One more time. Roll forward into low lunge. Feel the stretch in your thigh muscle. Your chest is lifted, your heart is open. And exhale, push back into pyramid, hips squared to the front of your mat. Really let your head hang. Let everything go. Inhale back into low lunge. And now firmly plant your back foot to the ground in a 45-degree angle to the top of your mat. Engage your core and your inner thighs. Balance yourself out and come up into Warrior One. Wonderful. Inhale here. And exhale, opening up into Warrior Two. Right knee directly over your right ankle. Arms at shoulder height. And back foot in a 90-degree angle to the front of your mat. Now let's flow, synchronizing breath and movement. Inhale, flip your right hand to the sky, reach forward, up and back into peaceful warrior. Inhale into your right rib cage, exhale, warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, lean forward over your right leg, right elbow onto right knee into extended side angle. Hug your ribs in, straight diagonal from your left foot to your right fingertips. Inhale, come back up into Warrior Two. Exhale, sink deep. Check if your right knee is over your right ankle and not leaning inwards. Straighten your front leg and reach forward as far as possible. Tilt your hips backwards and now tilt into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Left arm opening up towards the sky, and imagine you would try to fit into a small corridor between two walls. Try leaning against this imaginary back wall and adjust your whole body, trying to use as little space as possible. Inhale, come back up, strong core, turn your right foot onto your right heel so that your knee doesn't get hurt, and now start turning it towards the long side of your mat in a wide-legged stand. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead, kiss your palms together, and exhale, fold forward, straight spine, soft bend in your knees into wide-legged forward fold. Stay here, reconnect to your breath, invite in ease. Reach your hands towards your ankles, maybe even holding on to them. Let your head hang, relax your jaw. Or you can even walk both hands to one side and then the other. Or just stay firm with your hands underneath your shoulders. Make it suit you. Working on getting your head closer to the floor by releasing your shoulders and allowing your breath to soften your hips. One last big inhale and exhale here. Pull your kneecaps up, softly bend your knees, and slowly roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra, into a wide-legged standing position. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead, soft back bend, and exhale, hands to heart. Let this superhero pose sink into your body and repeat in your mind or out loud, I am strong. I am strong. Yes. Now, again, lifting your right toes, come to your heel, and now turn back to the front of your mat into Warrior Two. Come to your toes of your back foot and transition into high lunge or crescent lunge. Reach your hands all the way up towards the sky, grow tall, open up your chest, invite in love for yourself and your great practice. And now have your drishti, your focus point set 1.5 meters ahead of you. Engage your whole body from your back toes all the way up to your belly and chest. And now pull your arms back and swing them forward. Use the momentum of this swing to take a big step with your left foot to meet your right in mountain pose. Inhale, arms over your head, soft back bend, and exhale, fold forward. Hang here, soften your jaw, your forehead. Let your shoulders loose. And if you want, slide your hands underneath your feet. Bend your knees as far as needed, so that the back of your hands are now on the ground, with your toes now touching your wrists in gorilla pose. Give your wrists a little massage with your feet. Bend your knees generously and simply check in. How does your right side feel? How does your left side feel? Now inhale, halfway lift. Belly wants to meet your back. And exhale, step back into plank position. Inhale here and exhale, lowering down into chaturanga, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, big smile. Exhale, pull back from your sacrum into downward facing dog. Find your breath. Think of opening your shoulders. Inhale. Now slowly lift your left leg up to the sky and exhale, big step forward, placing your foot softly into low lunge on the other side. Inhale here and exhale, straightening your front leg into pyramid pose. Inhale back into low lunge, roll forward, lift your chest and exhale, pyramid. Go a little deeper this time. Inhale, roll forward, lunge, straight spine. Exhale, pyramid, sink deep. Adjust your stand if it's too narrow or too broad. One more time, inhale, low lunge, and exhale, pyramid. Very good. Now, engage your upper body, squeeze your thighs together, find your balance, and then lift up into warrior one. Your right heel is placed firmly onto the floor, 45-degree angle to your front foot. Inhale here, feel the strength of your beautiful warrior, and exhale, opening up into warrior two. Arms at shoulder height, chest turned towards the long side of your mat. Now, flip your front hand to the sky, reach forward, up and back into peaceful warrior. Breathe into your left rib cage, expand it, and exhale your way back into warrior two. Inhale here, and exhale, lean forward into extended side angle, left elbow on left thigh. Try to adjust your body into a perfectly imperfect diagonal from your foot all the way to the crown of your head. By pressing the outer side of your right foot firmly into the floor, hugging your ribs in so that they do not display outwards. Inhale here and come back up into warrior two. Straightening your front knee, reaching as far forward as possible, and then tilt from your hips into Trikonasana triangle pose. Again, leaning against your imaginary back wall, straight back. And with your next inhale, come back up into warrior two. Sink deep. Straighten your left leg, lift your toes and turn on your heel towards the long side of your mat. Both feet now facing the long side of your mat. Now, this time, interlace your hands behind your low back, snuggling your shoulder blades together, opening your chest towards the sky, lifting your kneecaps, and imagine lowering down with a straight spine as if you would lay down onto an air mattress sliding into the ocean ahead of you. So straight back, folding only from your hip. And if it goes no further, then slowly round forward, letting your hands sink over your head towards the floor. Again, a great opener for your shoulder girdle. Can you sense any difference to the beginning of this practice? Just check in. Don't change, don't judge. Inhale, openness. And exhale, ground down through your feet. Reconnecting and pulling up whatever kind of energy you need right now through the bottoms of your feet into every cell of your body. Now untangle your hands, put them back on the ground and walk them through your legs to the back side of your mat. If you want, gently pull yourself even further towards the ground. If this is too much, just have your hands underneath your shoulders and maybe swing softly from left to right. Listen to your body. Now slowly narrow your stand a little, pull up your kneecaps, bend your knees softly, and come up with a straight spine. Now circle your hands over your head, big inhale, and big exhale, hands to heart or onto your hips. Inhale, confidence. Exhale, softness. Come onto your heel, turning your left foot back to the front of your mat into warrior two, and from here turn further into crescent lunge on the other side. Lift your arms over your head, activate your inner thighs, really open your heart space towards the sky, let it grow soft, full breath into your heart. And like before, let's have a little fun transitioning into mountain pose by swinging your arms back and using the momentum of your arms to take a big step to the front of your mat. Right foot hip width distance and parallel to your left. Inhale, kiss your hands together over your head. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms back up over your head. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Hang here. And step back into plank position. Hold here for one last breath. And with your next exhale, lowering down your last beautiful chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Big smile. Be so proud for sticking with this, and then push yourself back into downward facing dog. How are your shoulders doing? Are they maybe opening up more easily now? What has changed since your first downward dog? Just take a quick inquiry without judgment. Inhale here, and really let your heels sink into the floor. Find some peace and reconnect with your breath. Now slowly lower down onto your knees and push yourself back into child's pose. Sink deep. Let go. If you want, you can put your hands together in a prayer position and place them over your head to give your triceps a nice little stretch. Bring your attention to the space within where your right and your left side meet. Very slowly now, come back up into tabletop position. Inhale, open up your right hand to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Slide your right arm underneath your left arm, walking your left hand all the way up to the front of your mat. Let yourself sink onto your right shoulder. Big inhale, trust, and exhale, surrender. How's your right shoulder, your right side doing? Can you release any additional tension in your shoulders, your forehead, your jaw, your feet, or maybe your hands? Enjoy the stretch and let go of thoughts about what's next. This is your time. Stay with me for the last couple of minutes. Use this time to fully integrate what you've learned and to rest and heal after this powerful flow. Slowly rise up, opening your right hand to the sky, breathing into your heart space before returning to tabletop position. Inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle on the other side. Slide your left arm through all the way to the ground. Now your right hand walks to the front of your mat. Let yourself sink deep and try to square your shoulders, getting both your left shoulder and your right armpit as far to the ground as possible. Now check in with your left side and show it some extra love and awareness. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to this present moment. It's normal that as soon as our practice calms down, our thoughts start racing again, but try to stay with me in the here and now. Teach yourself to lovingly decide to calm your puppy mind. Become aware of all the thoughts and feelings and tensions that might arise and realize that you are not your thoughts, neither your feelings nor your emotions. Now slowly press back up to all fours position, reopening up your left arm to the sky, breathe into your heart space and come back into tabletop. From here, push yourself onto your toes and walk yourself back onto your heels. Interlace your hands for one last time, placing your funny thumb on top to break out of autopilot. And circle your wrists and just feel the blood and energy flowing through your whole body. Stretch yourself one more time to the sky, greeting the sun. And let's begin our healing and recovery part of this practice by slowly easing back into child's pose, taking one full breath into your low back and allowing yourself to fully release any tension. Now, roll yourself up into seated position. Come to your buttocks and straighten your right leg to the front, placing the sole of your left foot on your right inner thigh. Inhale your arms over your head and exhale as you fold forward from your hip socket over your right leg. And remember, it's not about going very far or being as flexible as a noodle. Just go wherever your body feels comfortable. You can place your hands on your knees or your shins, or if you can reach, your feet. You can even bend your knees slightly if that feels good. This is the restorative part of this practice, so be kind and gentle with yourself. Practice true self-care on the mat, so you'll remember how to do it off the mat. Let the pose sink into you with every breath, rather than forcing you into the pose. Take a big inhale and see if you can release any more tension in your calf muscles, maybe your hamstrings, your neck, your forehead. Direct all of your attention into your right leg and allow it to be held by the ground and by Mother Earth. One more breath. And now roll up slowly and switch feet. Stretch out your left foot and place your right foot on your left inner thigh. Grow tall and lean over your left. From your hip socket, see where you are at. Don't go too far, don't push. Take a moment to reconnect to your left side and use your breath to help you sink deeper into the pose with time. Let gravity do its work. And remember, yoga teaches us to find poses from the inside out, not from the outside in. If you want, give your feet a little massage. Thank them for carrying you around all day long. Now continue to let go of any tension in your muscles, your neck, your shoulders, and take 2 more breaths at your own pace. Now slowly walk yourself back up and come to the front of your mat with both feet planted firmly on the ground. Sit straight, feet parallel, grow a little taller, hands over your head, and as you exhale, slowly lower your body down to the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time until you are fully extended on the ground. Go down with control. Now bring both knees up to your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. Take a deep breath and feel how you hold yourself. Next, straighten your left leg on the ground, and as you inhale, squeeze your right knee even further towards your chest. Find the inner connection between your right knee and your left side. And then turn your body over to the left side so that your right knee touches the ground. Come into supine twist with both hands on your right knee. Keep your knee on the ground and open up your upper right arm, circling it forward, up and back around the world and onto your right side. You can also twist your head to the right if that feels comfortable. And your right shoulder may not reach the floor, but don't worry about that. Allow gravity to work its magic and breathe deeply into the twist. Imagining that all the toxins are being washed out of your body, detoxifying every cell, rinsing your inner organs and cleaning it like a sponge from all the bad feelings and negative thoughts and unhealthy nutrition. Wonderful. Now return to your back, mindfully switch sides, this time as you stretch out your right leg and pull your left knee towards your chest. With your inhale, squeeze it in, feel the connection between your left knee and your right side, and with your next exhale, turn yourself over into supine twist onto your right side. Place your left knee firmly on the ground and open up your left arm, circling it forward, up and back onto your left side. Again, let your shoulders sink slowly onto the floor. Remember to keep your left knee on the ground to enjoy the full benefits of this twist. Stay in this pose, breathing deeply and releasing all your worries, anxieties, fears, doubts maybe. Remember that this right now is your life. It starts in this very moment. Not when you get up from your mat, not when you have done your yoga practice. So enjoy the moment and your own company. Now come out of this pose and turn onto your back. Give yourself one last big loving hug. Blow your knees a little kiss and thank yourself for practicing by stretching into your favorite pose, Savasana. Start by stretching your body and placing both hands beside you, palms facing upwards, if that's good for you today, and just feel into the asymmetries of your left and your right side. Don't change them, just mindfully acknowledge and softly check in. Which parts of your body connect to the floor more? Which side of your body is softer? Which maybe is still a little more tense? And what has changed to the beginning of your practice? Don't judge, don't force, just consciously be aware. Now take a deep, full breath into all sides of your torso and imagine a cord connecting your sacrum to the center of the earth, the source of all energy. Intuitively decide which energy you would need right now, whether it's a more lunar, feminine energy, such as softness or love, maybe balance, faith, ease, trust, or maybe today you rather need a more solar, a more masculine energy, such as joy or strength, courage, curiosity, self-worth. And please don't let yourself be distracted by the words feminine or masculine. It's only words. All human beings, no matter which gender we are, embody all energies, and we also deeply need all of them within us to balance ourselves out. So just choose one for today and imagine pulling this energy up through the cord, filling up your root chakra at your lower belly, your lowest point of your spine, and from there on spreading into your entire body, flooding every cell of your body. Take the deepest breaths you have taken all day and feel this prana, your life force, vibrating throughout your body. Stay with this energy and take 3 or 4 more breaths in your own time. Let this pulsating life force open your heart, balancing out your left and your right side, your lunar and your solar side, your moon and your sun, your feminine and your masculine. Slowly wiggle your hands and feet and maybe stretch yourself out and turn over to your favorite side into fetal position, hugging yourself in, curling up into a small ball, and just take a few deep breaths here, feeling the stretch in your back and hips, And remember that every fetal position is a chance to start anew, to set your intention for the day. Let that intention settle into your mind and body. And when you're ready, slowly uncurl yourself. Take a moment to acknowledge this new beginning. And slowly push yourself up into a seated position, cross-legged, maybe this time with your other foot in front. Take a deep breath. Circle your shoulders backwards. And now circle your arms over your head. Big inhale and exhale. Hands to third eye center for clarity of thought. Inhale here and exhale, hands to heart center. Reconnecting to your heart's guidance. Think of gathering your wonderful being in between the palms of your right and your left hand by placing them in Anjali Mudra, pray position. And feel how your left and your right side, your lunar and your solar side, are reunited in this mudra. Inhale, wholeness. Exhale, wholeness. Feel your beautiful being in between and ask yourself how your practice helped you today to reconnect to your natural state of wholeness. Circle your neck softly back and forth. Now let's end this practice with a Sanskrit mantra, which is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And it means, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And I deeply wish this to every single one of us. So, thank you so much for practicing with me. Maybe place your hands on your heart one last time. Feel the beating of your heart. Connect with yourself, with your loved ones, with me. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and move on with your day, carrying your intention with you as you go. Have a beautiful day. Much love, and as always, Namaste, which means the light in me sees, honors, and recognizes the light in you. So with that being said, remember, it all starts with you. So be open, be brave, be you. Shine your light onto yourself and into this world, and be the change you wish to see. Perfectly imperfect. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to support free yoga and my channel, please hit subscribe and leave your like and a comment down below. It would mean the world to me. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to practice with you soon. Lots of love and namaste.